The World War II shooter is back, bitches! It's time to crawl up the beaches again and kill some Nazis! Fuck. The release of Day of Defeat Source and Call of Duty World at War are quite some time ago, and since then very few big World War II games came around, and it seems that's not going to change anytime soon, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. As we all recently heard, Battalion 1944 is on the way. A classic World War II shooter powered by the Unreal Engine 4. The creators promise us a classic gaming experience like Medal of Honor, Battlefield and Call of Duty, you know, the good old ones. A certainly interesting thing to keep observing how it develops, and I hope this Kickstarter project will make it. And that brings us to today's topic. The game Insurgency offers us a whole new game mode, a complete conversion that puts us into the boots of the World War II US Army and the German Wehrmacht. And it all takes place during the ferocious battles along the Western Front. And my first reaction was, fuck yeah, finally a substitute for Day of Defeat Source. A few months ago we took a look at Insurgency here on this channel, and we came to the conclusion that it's a perfectly good modern shooter, a bit more hardcore than other games, but very good. And from time to time we got some smaller updates, like new maps and new weapons. But the thing we got now, well, I completely didn't expect that. When we go into the Steam Workshop for Insurgency, we can subscribe to Day of Infamy. Just like in the original Insurgency, the game offers us the main game modes, so normal push battles, fighting for capture points, and co-op battles against the AI, which get increasingly smarter or just stronger. The game comes along with 2 handful of guns for both sides, mostly fairly standard rifles, submachine guns and machine guns, and a bit more unique weapon is the German rocket launcher. It's a regular Panzerfaust. Usually you would see a Panzerschreck in these games, well, it's an interesting choice. But apart from that, you really have no more unique weapons like an FG-42 or something. So nothing special, but solid. Even though a bit more bolt action would be amazing, and sometimes I could really use a flamethrower. The beach is just very frustrating, but when you made it up and storm the bunkers, it's very satisfying. The gameplay works pretty much like in the original Insurgency. Check out our Insurgency video for more information about that. I'm just saying it takes a little while until you get used to the gameplay again. And this is how my very first round went. I spawned, ran into cover, came out and got shot. When we take a closer look at the maps, it's clear they are not as polished as in the original Insurgency. But I'm sure we will get more polished and nicer looking maps in the near future since the game is still in development. And just for the custom mappers out there, I would love to see some classic Day of Defeat maps in this game. As Day of Infamy is still in development, this won't be a real review, rather an introduction video. But so far the game was fun, so here you have yet another reason to play Insurgency. After playing it for some time, I had some amazing moments which filled me with nostalgia. There were some really intense shootouts and I had several, let's call them Call of Duty 2 moments. Well, those of you who played it back in the days will know what I mean. Just a very great, intense feeling of this game. If you have no idea, you seriously missed out something and you should take a look at Call of Duty 2. So for now, I'll be leaving you with some gameplay footage of Day of Infamy and the link to our Insurgency review, which you should definitely check out. So, see you next time, and as always, goodbye and guten Tag.